Hello, goddesses. I freaking miss you guys. Mwah, mwah. Hope you're feeling safe. I hope you're feeling loved. I hope you're feeling nourished. So, in this video, it may be a little bit controversial, but I feel like this message needs to be said. And so, if you're like kind of sensitive right now, girly, just watch some of my other videos. But for now, I'm just gonna be honest. So, you want to upgrade your physical avatar. And what I mean by that is you want to upgrade your looks, right? I'm just going to be honest with you. Let's just say before my transformation, I used to always dress bummy. I used to always dress bummy. I used to always wear bonnets when I went outside. Always had my pajamas. I always wore shorts. I basically never put a lot of put a lot of work into my appearance. And so I felt like that's the type of people that I attracted. I often attracted losers or bummy people. And so I realized that your physical attributes play a lot into how society views you, whether you like it or not. And so I think it's very important as a goddess to use pretty privilege to your advantage, right? So most of the time, y'all not even fucking ugly. Like y'all are not ugly. It's just you don't put enough you don't put enough work into your looks. That's pretty much what it is. And also, bitch, you probably don't have a lot of money to do that. And I get it, bitch, I get it. But at the end of the day, you have to understand, first, you're a queen, right? Second, we do not dress bummy. It does not matter. When we go outside, my love, we don't it's okay to do it every now and then, but when you're doing it majority of the time, you're basically telling yourself it's fine for me to look this way. It's fine for society to treat me less than, because you have to understand, my love, people treat pretty people differently. It is what it is. And so as a feminine energy, you need to learn how to use that, right? So what I mean by that is focus on upgrading your skincare. For me, I have acne, of course. I have hyperpigmentation. I have all of that. So I'm not saying to find an extremely expensive skin routine, but pick a skin routine that definitely works for your skin, and actually go outside and try products that actually help your skin and feel and look. I don't know what I'm saying that. Look and feel better, bitch. I always stumble on my words because, bitch, you guys know I have ADHD and I tend to get very excited when I talk about this stuff. But I'm just gonna be honest, you need to learn how to upgrade your skin, girl. When people see you, you want people to be like, oh, who's that woman? Oh, you want people to remember you. You don't want to be dismissed like every other basic girl. Because first, you're not a basic bitch. Here, we're not basic bitches, okay? It is what it is. We're pretty and we're gonna be treated like we're pretty. Okay? Okay. Secondly, my love, you want to make sure that when you go outside, you have at least, I'm not saying you have to wear dresses. I'm not saying that. But you have to, at least put some effort into your looks. Start trying out different styles. For instance, I always recommend Pinterest. For instance, for me, I love girly styles. I love dresses. I love pink bows. I love all of that. So I was like, I'm gonna search for styles that kind of resonate with that energy. Because at the end of the day, the way you carry yourself, the world can tell, right? So if you carry yourself in a very low vibration, they can tell, bitch. They can fucking tell. And of course, I started upgrading on my teeth. I started taking better care of my teeth because, bitch, I smell a lot because I'm a very happy girl and I like to just show them off. And I realized that once I started taking better care of my teeth, I did genuinely start feeling much more better. And of course, my love, find a signature scent. I tell everyone this all the time. When you go outside, you want you want to have that scent that no one can really basically point out. You want to kind of be mysterious in a way where you actually stand out against people. And I know you're gonna be like, bitch, what the fuck? But it's true. Having a signature scent does kind of make you stand out amongst people. And of course it kind of enhances like your confidence, because when you smell good, people like will of course give you compliments, girly. It is what it is. So you'll be like, oh my god, thank you, bitch, thank you. Like, don't say bitch to them, but like you'll be like, ah, thank you, because girly, that's what you want. You want them to make, you want these peasants to make you feel good. So the best way to do that is to basically upgrade on how you smell. Like, you want them to like be like, oh, that bitch smells good. And you want them to do like the second take, bitch. So of course upgrade on like how you like smell. And then lastly, people will probably drag me for this, but I used to be a fat friend. I used to be the fat friend. I used to be the fat friend that was always goofy. Cause bitch, first off, let's talk about this. I'm still goofy, bitch. Even though I lost like 70 pounds, bitch, I'm still fucking goofy. But the thing is, I'm a little bit skinny, but I'm also a little bit pretty. So in regards to that, when I was, I'm not gonna lie, when I was a bigger girl, I was not happy. And I feel like society has gotten way too comfortable with being fat. It is, and I'm saying that as a fat person, so y'all cannot drag me in a motherfucking comments talking about some bitch. What are you talking about? You're fat phobic. Like, I don't care. I was that fat friend, and I realized that like society does treat fat people differently, and it sucks and it's terrible. But I think in other people's eyes, when you look that way, people assume, even though you probably have like health conditions or anything like that kind of keeps you from losing weight, people assume like, oh, well, this person obviously is fat because they didn't take much care of their body. So they must be less than, because obviously I'm skinny and I'm, nice looking. So I'm sorry, I'm just trying to go into like an ignorant mindset. It's very hard for me to do that because which I'm not really ignorant, but I feel like, long story short, basically society tends to treat fat people very differently. And I feel like, as I said, we've gone way too comfortable with being fat. If you're fat and happy, that's fine. Like, you would do you. But I feel like when I was fat, I was not happy. When I was 245 pounds, I was not happy. Because it basically like kind of shown me that I was disrespecting my body over and over and over again by just indulging in food, assuming that food would be like the best thing in the world, like food would be like the best comfort. But in reality, it was just me. Like, it was all a mental thing, which is why I feel like this is also maybe controversial, but I feel like when losing weight, it is more of a mental thing than a physical thing. Because when you are like engorging on food, first off, I feel bad because I used to be that girl too. I used to do that. But I, of course, learned portion controls. And I also, this may sound weird, but I also got a little plate on Amazon. And I don't know if it's like it's used for like diabetics, but that plate really did fucking help me out when it came to like portioning like my meals. That's how I was able to lose 70 pounds. If you want a video on how I lost 70 pounds, bitch, let me know in the comments, because I will definitely like tell you that. I'll tell you the fucking tea on that, bitch. But as I said, like, when society treats fat people differently, and as I said, like, when I was fat, I was not happy. I'm not saying like being fat doesn't mean you can be happy, but when you're like 245 pounds, 300 pounds, 400 pounds, and you have to question if you're gonna sit on a toilet, or if you walk through a small hallway, you have to be like, I don't know if I'm gonna fit through the fucking hallway, bitch. That's not good. Like, it's not fucking good. Like, you need to change yourself. Like, you need to work on yourself. You need to actually learn portion control. You need to actually learn how your body is telling you, hey, bitch, put the fucking fork down. Like, you need to learn that. And so when you learn that, bitch, that's how you will start to lose the weight naturally. So, but in regards to that, my love, these are pretty much all the tips that I've learned how to basically not control, but kind of like make my personal avatar the best. And then also, people seem to think that like pretty girls are dumb. Like, let them think that we're dumb. Let them think that we're dumb, because I like the mystery of it. I like when men try to like think that, oh, I could just pull a one up on her because she's pretty. But no, in reality, bitch, I used to be a clown so many decades, but now, bitch, I've gotten better. Like, I've learned the game, bitch. Like, the fuck. I've learned to be more, I don't know, bitch, I just learned how guys move now. And so you have to understand that men are kind of like wolves. They kind of are. So they will literally tell you anything that you want to hear. They will show you, quote unquote, temporarily what you want to see. Like, just be careful. So, as I said, my love, there are so many ways to upgrade your personal avatar. And of course, just do what's basically best for you. But in regards, my love, I love you, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye, mama.